Using the segment elastic, you can actually utilize this function for a different purpose, and that would be as clear elastic. We typically use clear elastic in sewing to stabilize certain seams on a knit garment or to gather certain seams using an elastic as opposed to a basting stitch. So one place that's typically used, where clear elastic is typically used on a knit garment, is at the shoulder seams. So this allows us to add some strength and stability at particular areas where weight is going to be carried on the garment, which might otherwise pull or drag the garment downward with gravity because of the stretchy nature of knit fabric. So if you wanted to essentially use clear elastic on the shoulders or maybe the side seams or the waistband, simply to keep it from dragging downward when you're simulating it in your 3D window, you can do the same thing as we did with our segment elastic by highlighting the line that you want to keep steady. And instead of having it actually gather, when you go over here to elastic, when you select on, instead of having it actually gather, you would put the ratio at 100. This does not gather the piece at all. It keeps it the same length, but it keeps it the same length. So regardless of whether gravity is acting on that heavy garment, it will help keep that shoulder seam steady. You can also use this on the neckline. So we did that same thing here, added elastic at the neckline, but made the ratio 100. Then that neckline will not stretch or bag when you are simulating it. Another place this might work well, and I've seen, I don't have a version of this up here, is for the crotch line on knit pants, like leggings. Sometimes that will be, it'll drag downward and be unsightly. It'll be like a dropped crotch. But if you use that clear elastic function, elastic with 100% as the ratio, that might help stabilize that crotch area.